Thank you for joining me this morning. So this morning, we're going to continue working on our 5 sound words, our glued sounds, our closed syllable exceptions. And so let's go ahead and get started. I got to let you all check out my view this morning. Water is so peaceful. But just to review, so our closed exceptions, and remember exceptions, that means that they're allowed to not follow the rule. So they don't follow the rules for our normal closed syllable rules. And the reason they're allowed to get away with it is because they have a long vowel sound. So let's check out this one. IND, find, IND. ILD, wild, iled. OLD, cold, old. OLT, colt, oat. OST, post, oast. And so let's start off by doing a quick review. Let's tap it out. K, r, ch. K, r, ch. Crunch. And so remember, with our 5 sound words, we have to use 5 different touch points on our fingers to tap out each sound. And so what are some things you notice about the word crunch? I see that crunch has a digraph. It has a blend at the beginning. I also notice that the U is making a short sound, which means that it is a closed syllable. Crunch. When I chew on chips, it makes a crunch sound. Crunch. Let's tap it out. Spend. 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 When I have money, I like to spend it. I should save it though. So don't be like Miss Walker. Save your money. Don't spend it. What do you notice about the word spend? I notice that spend has a blend before the vowel, SP. It also has a blend after the vowel, ND, spend. The vowel is also short. The E is making an eh sound and is followed by 2 consonants. So I also know that it is a closed syllable. Let's try this one. This one is a nonsense word. It's not a real word. So Miss Walker cannot make a silly sentence with this one. All right, let's tap it out. Thrust. Thrust. What do you notice about this word, thrust? I noticed that thrust has a digraph blend. So the TH is the digraph. The R next to it makes it a digraph blend. I also noticed that it has a blend at the end, ST. Additionally, the O is making an ah sound, so it's short. And it's followed by 2 consonants. So that means that this is also a closed syllable. Thrust. So the next practice that we're going to do is we're going to do a dictation. And so remember, a dictation is when I say the words to you and you have to try to write them and spell them. So I hope that you have a pencil and paper ready so that you can write the words. We're also going to mark them up with all of the patterns that we know. So the first word that you're going to write is bunch. Bunch. This morning, I saw a bunch of tulips. Bunch. Let's tap out the word bunch. B-a-n-ch. B-a-n-ch. B-U-N-C-H. NCH. BUNCH. What do you notice about the word bunch? I notice that there's a digraph blend. I have the CH, which is my digraph. And remember, a digraph is two consonants together that are making one sound. And the end is blending in with the digraph. So NCH is my digraph blend. I also know that the U is making a short sound. And because the U is making a short sound and it's followed by three consonants, I know that this is a closed syllable. So I'm going to mark it as a closed syllable. And that's how we would mark up bunch. The next one is trash. Trash. Since my family and I have been home a lot, we have a lot of trash to take out tomorrow on trash day. Trash. I bet you guys probably have a lot of trash too. Let's tap out the word trash. T, r, a, sh. T, r, a, sh. TRASH. 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 Hope you all are helping take out the trash, since all of us have a lot of it. What do you notice about the word trash? What can we mark up? I notice that there's a blend, the T and the R. And remember, a blend is two consonants that are together, but they each make their own individual sound. I also notice that there's a digraph, SH. And so with a digraph, it's making the sound sh. So it's making one sound. The A in trash is making an A sound, which is short. So I'm going to mark it with a short. So the A is followed by two consonants, which is making the vowel short. So I know that this is a closed syllable. And that is how we mark up trash. So let's try the next one. The next word is grind. Grind. I can grind up something to make it smaller. Grind. So to make coffee, they grind up coffee beans so that you can have a powder format and make your coffee. And the water travels through the coffee, through the actually grinded coffee, and then you actually have coffee. Grind. You try to spell grind. So let's tap out the word grind. G, r, ind. G, r, ind. G-R-I-N-D. G-R-I-N-D. Grind. G-R-I-N-D. What do you notice about the word grind? I notice that there's a blend in the word grind. G and R is a blend. Each consonant has its own sound. But I also notice that the I is making a long sound, and this is a glued sound. So I also know that this is one of our closed syllable exceptions. They are allowed to break the closed syllable rule. Our next word is gold. Gold. I like to wear gold jewelry, real gold, because fake gold gives me rashes. So I like real gold. Gold. You try to spell the word gold. Let's tap out gold. Good morning, Miss Berry. G. Old. G. Old. G-O-L-D. G-O-L-D. Okay. G-O-L-D. What patterns do you notice in the word gold? I noticed that in the word gold, the O is making a long sound. It's saying O. I also noticed that there is a glued sound. So I'm going to mark up my glued sound. And because the O is making a long vowel sound, I'm actually going to show that it is a closed syllable exception. So remember, our closed syllable exceptions, they're allowed to break the rule by having a long vowel sound in the syllable. Gold. So the next one is craft. Craft. When you make something in an art format, sometimes that's considered a craft. I like to do arts and crafts. I love making stuff. I want you to try to spell the word craft. Craft. Let's tap it out. Ooh, this is one of the ones that has 5 taps for the sounds. C-R-A-F-T. C-R-A-F-T. So what do you notice about the word craft? What can we mark up? I noticed that craft has 2 sets of blends. It has one set of blends before the vowel, CR, and it has another set of blends after the vowel, FT. I also noticed that the A is making a short sound, and it's followed by 2 consonants, which lets me know that this is our regular, normal closed syllable. Oh, sorry, and I mismarked it. It's just a regular closed syllable, not a closed syllable exception. Craft. Okay, so our next word is stench. Stench. A stench is a strong odor or a strong smell. Stench. There's a stench in my garage because of all the trash for the week. Stench. Let's tap out the word stench. S-t-e-n-c-h. 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 Stench. What do you notice about the word stench? I noticed that for the word stench, it has a blend before the vowel with ST, and it has a digraph blend after the vowel with NCH. Stench. I also noticed that the vowel is making a short sound. It's followed by 1, 2, 3 consonants. So I know that this is a closed syllable, and I'm going to write the correct thing this time. It's a closed syllable. Slant. Slant. So when something is on a slant, it's slightly tilted. Slant. It's a slight tilt. S-L-A-N-T. 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 Slant. What do you notice about the word slant? I noticed that slant has a blend at the beginning with SL and a blend at the end with NT. I also noticed that it has a short vowel sound with an A. So because it's a short vowel sound and it's followed by 2 consonants, I also know that this is a closed syllable. Regular schmegular closed syllable. All right. So thank you all for joining me this morning.